What's up, everybody? This is Charles Gardner coming to you from the lab of Synergy Strength Systems, not the home office this time. This is in response to 7 to go's question from the other day in regards to warming up and stretching. I told him I would make it into a two-part, so for him and for you guys out there, here is the first portion of that. We're going to go over the stretching aspect. I'm going to cover a lot of stretches, but I'm going to try and make it concise. So, we're going to start up top, and I'm going to show you some stretches that you can do before you do your chest training. Okay, I'll also show you the ones that you can do before your back training. It'll just be inverse of the ones for your chest. Okay, now what I want to do is, you want to have a rack or a pole or a cable machine, something that's steady that won't tip over when you stretch on it. And take your hands, clasp them around the bar itself. You're going to drop back. Put all your weight on your heels. Open the legs up a little bit. And drop back. Now this is going to stretch out the latissimus dorsi, or your lat, which is this muscle that runs along here. Okay? That's first one. Another variation of it is to go unilateral with it, meaning you take right hand or left hand, go on the opposite side of the pole, and stretch back and rotate in. Now, this is going to stretch from insertion to attachment. Okay? All the way down. It's really great for your shoulders. Then you do the same thing with your left hand. Turning the opposite direction, palm facing away from you. Stretch back. Alright? Now that's a really good one to do before you work your chest. Now, as far as stretching your chest out, there are a couple that you can do. I'm actually going to show you my favorites. So, follow me over here. Now, you have to be careful with this one because this one might grab you. I like to take just a little bit of weight off. Take the cable attachment. Take it from the back end of the little ball bearing, the ball and the clip here. Hold it. Turn in the opposite direction and let it just pull. Now you have to make sure that you let your shoulder blade drop and your chest come up, and that's going to stretch out your chest. If it's really tight and you have a lot of muscle there. There's another version that you can do. If you don't, you can take your, from the pinky to the elbow, put it on something stable in the corner of a wall. I'm going to use the top of the cable here, the cable attachment, and I'm going to lean forward and do the same thing, okay? Those are two variations of the same stretch, all right? Both of those are for the chest. Those will help open up your chest, so when you're doing things like pull-ups or lat pull-downs or military presses, you actually have some mobility there, okay? Like I said, you also want to do the thoracic spine. Now, one of the things you can do for that, I'm going to go over here to my wall, is grab the foam roller. Now, if you're going to have to come down to see this, you're going to film this from the side. So what you'll do is you'll get a foam roller or a PVC pipe, and you will just stretch back on it as far back as you can go. I'm a little tight today. And then you would come back up, roll it down, do the same thing, come back up, and repeat. Alright? And that is how you can prep your upper body for working out. Now, as far as the lower body is concerned, those are really simple. I'm going to grab my little pad here, elevated pad. I'm going to show you a stretch that's really good Most people don't do this. Most people are really tight in the hips. Come a little closer. Most people are really tight in the hips. Their hip flexors are really tight from lots of sitting or squatting or deadlifting, and they don't really stretch them. And what happens is, you end up with this little booty poke. Your butt just sits right out here all the time. That puts a lot of pressure on your low spine. It can be very uncomfortable. This happens a lot with women who wear heels. They're always propped up. It looks really good. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm telling you right now, it looks awesome. But it's unhealthy for your spine and for your posture. Shortens everything out. So what I'm going to do on my knees, and I'm going to push my hips forward. Okay? This is called a 90-90 stretch, because everything is 90 degrees. Okay? Then I will do the opposite leg, same way. Same thing. Now, you're going to hold that for, 15, 20 seconds. Repeat 2 or 3 times, and that'll be a good stretch for you to do before you do any squatting, deadlifting, or even plyometric movements. So give those a shot. 7 to go. See if they work. Let me know. And anybody else out there, give them a shot and hit me back up. Okay, we're out from the lab. Peace.